Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and today, well, we got one banger of a video. Check this out. So this is going to be the diecast shipments coming up all the way into early December. So this is pretty much getting your holiday shopping ready for the Nascar diecast collector. So many 164s. I'm excited, especially since October is pretty much a dry spell. It's going to be so great to see all these new 164 diecasts coming out in the coming weeks and the coming months. So without further ado, please give the video a big thumbs up, and let's go and hop into it. So the first shipment report we'll be talking about, this is going to be coming out the first week of November. There is no 164s coming out in October as of my information, right? So this is going to be coming out the first week of November, and let me tell you, it is a banger of amount of diecast here, folks. Check this one out. So the Chase Elliott Martinsville 164 from 2020 is going to be coming in this shipment report. Beautiful freaking diecast here, guys. If you are a Chase Elliott collector like me and you have not gotten this diecast, this is going to be one you're going to wish you had. It's got the playoff markings on it. It's got the damage. And I think it's a walk-off win that sent him to the Final Four. This is going to be one for every Chase collector. This one, in my opinion, could be the most underrated diecast the entire year. And the first time I can even remember, probably till 2009. Get this, guys. Austin Cindric's 2021 Verizon Ford Mustang. This thing checks all the boxes. It's the final Gen 6 year of the diecast mode. It's a Verizon paint scheme. The last time we had this, I think it was Justin Allgaier way back in 2009. I think that was a promo diecast, right? Because Sprint didn't like Verizon, so they didn't let Penske put it on their cars. So you have a sponsor that's getting their first diecast made in a decade. And then it's Austin Cindric, who's going to be a full-time driver in the number 2. So this is going to be, for the newer collector out there, this is going to be like Kyle Larson's 51 car from 2013 or Chase Elliott's 25 car from 2015. This could be rare, it could be overproduced, but either way, a Verizon diecast, count me in. Keeping the trend with the Penske diecast, we got two more right here. The Auto Trader 2021 Ford Mustang, another beautiful, beautiful diecast, but the one that's going to knock your socks off, guys, and you're going to want this freaking car this holiday season. The Money Lion Ford Mustang. Look, I don't think they're going to be making an Authentics Talladega race win, so a lot of people are going to want to make that, but the Money Lion paint scheme. No, we're not talking the one that got released from Ryan Blaney. I think it was 2019. No, we're talking the 2021 edition of this car. It is so good. It is beautiful. I'm so glad we're getting a diecast of this. I cannot wait to get this released. It very well could be as good as the Worth paint scheme. And this one here is going to be the best Chase Elliott paint scheme all year long. The 2021 A-Shock Energy 164. Think about it. When's the last time we've got an energy drink diecast in the Cup Series? Right? Think about it. The last time. It has been a very, very long time. Might be as far back as 2014, 2015, right? So this car for a Chase Elliott collector is going to be an extremely smart get right now. It is a beautiful diecast. Final year of the Gen 6 mold. They might overproduce it. Who freaking knows? But I want this freaking car, guys. For the Christopher Bell collector out there, guess what? The Stanley Toyota Camry is getting made. So make sure to pick up this one here, guys. The 2021 Stanley Toyota Camry for the Christopher Bell collector. Beautiful, beautiful diecast. Very similar to the Kyle Busch paint scheme. So you can get, you know, they have the Kyle Busch one and then have the Christopher Bell one. I'm not sure if there's going to be any variations between the depth of the yellow, because the Kyle Busch one was a little bit darker than the real car, so perhaps this one might be a little bit brighter. This car is already out in the NASCAR Authentics line for wave, I think it was wave 6, wave 6, 7, or 5, but it's the 2021 Daniel Suarez iFly Chevrolet Camaro, the first ever paint scheme for Trackhouse Racing. This one got a super early release in the Authentics line. I'm kind of terrible at getting Authentics diecasts, okay? So this is going to be one I absolutely want to get here, folks. Beautiful paint scheme. I think it has like a matte satin finish to it. You're going to want to get this diecast. It's the first ever 2021 Kurt Busch release, the Gearin Chevrolet Camaro. Get this, folks. The 2020 edition of this car has shot north of $25 for a 164 Gold Series. So you can imagine there's a lot of people who missed out on getting a Kurt Busch car last year that want to get it now. Yes, it's already out in the NASCAR Authentics line, but you got to think about it, though. it's so much easier to get them from the Gold Series. Think about it. You don't have to go hunt store to store. You don't have to waste gas. It gets it directly shipped to you. And if you ever want to get free shipping, guys, you know what to do. Promo code Diecastbuffet down below. One word, Diecastbuffet. Any orders $20 or more at Circle B Diecast or Plan B Sales, you will get free shipping. But I know I haven't got my Kurt Busch car, so this is one I absolutely got to pre-order. Of course, all these cars are getting made. You don't have to worry about these. They're pre-orders, but they're already confirmed. These have already made the MOQ, or they're approved, basically. So you don't have to worry about these things getting canceled. These cars are getting made, so that's why I do these videos, because these cars are already guaranteed. They might already be made. They're just sitting probably in a warehouse right now, ready to go in the boat and then get unloaded. And then for the Kyle Busch collector out there, guys, this one's, what is it, the Peanut Brownie Kyle Busch diecast. This thing is hot, yo. You're going to want to get this car as a Kyle Busch collector. You think about the Fudge Brownie car, the most sparkly Kyle Busch diecast I've ever seen. You think about how many cool paint schemes he's had this year, guys. The primary car looks awesome, right? And the Stanley one, I just love Kyle Busch paint schemes. They just announced the Halloween paint scheme as well for Kyle Busch. That's going to be a great diecast to get down the road. But being the final year for Gen 6, Kyle Busch cars, I'm telling you, are one of the best investments in NASCAR diecast because, for whatever reason, they're extremely collectible. And I think it's because he's such a controversial driver, right, wrong, or indifferent. His diecasts are beautiful. Think about the Texas win last year. That paint scheme is the best Kyle Busch paint scheme I've ever seen, and I'm a Chase Elliott fan. I freaking love it. Now, for the other Kyle collector, we got two Larson diecasts here. They're going to probably make a crap load of these because Kyle Larson is Chase Elliott-esque in terms of diecast sales this year. So make sure to get your Kyle Larson 2021 diecast. They're going to be making a crap load. I mean, a crap load of Larson diecasts. Race wins, alternate paint schemes. I mean, this cat is going crazy this year. Get your Kyle Larson collection ready to go, and you can pick up both of these cars here. So the next shipment here, this is actually going to be coming out a little bit later in November. So when I say these shipment dates, they're kind of a window, so to speak. Sometimes we'll get them earlier. So hypothetically, let's say it says the 3rd or the 5th of November. It could be here on Halloween. It could be 2 weeks later. These are just the windows. The logistics right now, for the cats who don't know, logistics are crazy right now. They can't get nothing unloaded. So everything, you know, shipping-wise is just chaotic, right? It's going to be a very interesting holiday season for the NASCAR diecast collector, which is so important to pre-order your stuff because if they ever have a supply issue, it might be a little bit longer to get some of these cars, maybe restock the NASCAR Authentics, get your stuff reserved now, that way they can get it out to you ASAP. But this one is going to be coming out around the 19th, so it could be literally on Thanksgiving, right? And, you know, with a lot of people, you know, diecast stores and stuff like that closed, it could be a little bit later. I know some places will do, they'll do, you know, later shipping for the holidays. They'll give their people a week off or whatever. So you got to kind of bear with them here. But most places get their stuff out well before Christmas, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. So we're going to kick off this shipment here. Another load of the Napa Chase Elliott paint scheme. I love this, but I really don't as well, and here's why, guys. This diecast has already been out, which is great. It's not a hard-to-find car. It's a Chase Elliott primary. They're going to make a super amount of these cars. Why do they make another load of them? I don't know. That's besides the point. This is going to, I guess, give the 2021 stock. It's going to last these cars for a long time. I just can't see this diecast being underproduced with one release. The fact that they're making another one of this is just... it's going to really flood the market, I think, for the 2021 cars. But if you haven't already, you haven't picked it up, you can, of course, get yours here in this shipment. But I just think there's already enough of them out there. I can't see on why they would make another shipment, but who knows? This one's another car that's already out in the NASCAR Authentics line. The first ever Eric Jones 2021 paint scheme. Oh my God, thank God we got this thing produced. I actually kind of helped get this car produced. I remember making a post on my Instagram at Diecastbuffet about, hey guys, we need to pre-order this paint scheme, right? The Armor All Chevrolet Camaro. I can't remember the last time we ever got an Armor All paint scheme, maybe back in the Busch series, back in the mid-2000s, but holy cow, man, this paint scheme is so good. So freaking epic. It ran at the Daytona 500. It's a beautiful paint scheme, guys. It doesn't matter if you're an Eric Jones fan or not. This is a car you want in your stop motion. You're going to want in your diecast collection. Beautiful piece here. You'll be able to get the Gold Series variant of this. It's already out in the NASCAR Authentics line. But if you can't find them, go with the Gold Series, guys. This is going to be a great diecast add to your holiday stocking. So another one we have here is the RP Funding, Richard Petty Funding, number 43. To tell you the truth, I can't really remember this paint scheme because they've had so many different ones. They've had like Richard Petty's Garage on there. They've had some different ones as well. They kind of change it up every week. Reminds me a lot of the JTG Doherty cars. But the fact that we're getting another Eric Jones release is a 2 thumbs up for me because the more the merrier. If it was up to me, every single diecast brand in the Cup Series would get a 164 release. But I'm crazy. I mentioned about the Chase Elliott second Noah's Ark release, so to speak. We're going to get another Kyle Larson one here. That is why I said the Kyle Larson cars, yeah, it's hot right now, but give it 2 or 3 months, the market is going to have so many Kyle Larson diecasts. You'll be able to buy them for years to come, it looks like. But the Kyle Larson HendrickCars.com is getting another release here. So that's back-to-back shipment reports with Larson diecast. The demand for it is extremely high, but for those who paid $50 to $60 for these things in the Authentics line, I really feel sorry for you because they're about to come back down to earth here, fellas. So the next shipment report here, this is going to probably be a early December, and this is what I say. So with everything logistically being kind of chaotic right now, you're going to want to get these things early as possible. You're going to want to pre-order because generally whoever orders first, they process that order first and they get it out first. So that's why it's so important to get your stuff out right now. This one's probably be around the 6th, the 5th of December, give or take, because, you know, Thanksgiving, everyone, you know, a lot of places are closed, so it kind of puts a little bit of a monkey wrench in all the logistics here. But we got some great paint schemes here, guys. Check this out. Alex Bowman's Darlington throwback. Remember that bright teal blue race car? Beautiful, beautiful piece. It's so random. It's so like Marty Robbins-esque. It's just going to be that much cooler to have as a diecast there. That car is coming in this way, or this shipment right here. Of course, you know, the best place to get Nascar diecast is Plan B Sales and Circuit B Diecast. Well, we got three more releases from our good friends over there at Plan B Sales. I love these things. Look, say what you want to say, but the good thing is about Plan B Sales is that we get so many Truck Series diecasts made, right? It's just another great reason to love them. We're getting 3 more Truck Series releases here, guys. I'm loving it, you know? So you can check out all 3 of these Truck Series diecast releases here. We always get a lot of Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast sponsored trucks. We're getting 3 more here, 2 42 number trucks and a number 40 truck here. Make sure to go ahead and pre-order these pieces, guys. I love them. And, you know, to me, look, I'm a COT collector at heart, but I also collect every single Truck Series diecast made as well. So to get all these, I love them. I think they're sponsoring Justin Haley this weekend as well, or they're sponsoring the 77 car. I don't know if it's Justin Haley this week, but I mean, they always are sponsoring people. They're sponsoring Core the Joy. I love it, you know, because when they sponsor it, guys, it means that diecast is going to get produced, right? Like last year, they sponsored both of the Core of the Joy Kansas paint schemes. So we got 1 released already, but the second one is going to be coming up, I expect, pretty soon. It's a beautiful, beautiful paint scheme, but hey, man, anytime we can get them on board to sponsor a car, guess what? That's another diecast for you as the collector, as a stop-motion creator, anything. Guess what? More paint schemes, more variety. It's great for everybody. So this is part of that same shipment. It should be, unless, again, if there's any issues, it might be a week later, a week earlier, but this should be around the December 1st to December 6th window, so to speak, and check this one out. This is going to be arguably the most sought-after race win car of 2021, excluding whoever wins the championship. Michael McDowell's Daytona 500 164 race win diecast. I can confirm they're also going to be making another Michael McDowell diecast. No, it's not the Love's Travel Stop paint scheme. I think it's the Freight Auctions paint scheme. But for the first time in years, we're going to finally get a normal non-raced version 34 car, but we're also going to get that Daytona 500 one. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for that paint scheme. It is coming very soon. You'll be able to get that hopefully in before Christmas. Hopefully everyone get their presents and everything in. But I tell you what, that Michael McDowell Daytona 500 race win is going to be one every collector should get. It's just that freaking cool, man. And then we're also going to get another Alex Bowman paint scheme. So this would make the 3rd release as of right now. Darlington, the primary, which we'll have more on that a little bit later. And this one's the Ally Best Friends paint scheme. If I remember correctly, this ran at Phoenix, I believe. It's a really cool paint scheme. I love it. So this is going to be a great diecast to add to your collection. You know, Alex Bowman. I'll be honest with you, the paint schemes he's had the last few seasons, you know, maybe the Valvoline paint schemes, the Exalta ones, they were kind of the same thing every year. So to get something entirely brand new is going to be really cool. And finally, for the Austin Dillon collector, we're getting his Bass Pro Shops paint scheme. Look, the 2020 edition of this car, in my opinion, is better, right? But the fact that we haven't gotten an Austin Dillon diecast yet, it's a shame. Think about that. From February to now, this would be December, a 10-month gap. We have not gotten a 2021 Austin Dillon diecast, so this is going to be a great one for all those number 3 fans out there. Beautiful paint scheme, and a huge shout out to OBB, probably the biggest Martin Truex Jr. fan out there. We're going to have a Martin Truex Jr., get this, DeWalt paint scheme. Whoa, that is going to be cool, guys. I love seeing just new sponsors with new drivers, and especially when it's cool sponsors. I love DeWalt stuff, right? DeWalt drills, they make great stuff. So to see it on a diecast is going to be really cool. On the number 19 car, it's just really, really cool stuff. I'm going to love getting that diecast, hopefully. You know, I'm going to try to get all these cars here so I can do videos for them. I can do reviews, right? So if you want to, make sure to hit that notification bell, guys, so you don't miss out on any other than 2021 NASCAR diecast reviews. And you know, hey, Gen 7's coming up, so guess what? 2022 diecast reviews as well. The next 2 cars here are going to really knock your socks off here, so check this out. The number 8 branded car. Oh my god, man, I love this. So we're going to get a Xfinity paint scheme. This was ran at the Daytona road course, guys. You're going to want to get this car. This could be a really cool piece to have next to your the Justin Allgaier exclusive. I think it was from Wave 7. Beautiful, beautiful paint scheme here. I can't wait to get this diecast. Anytime we get Xfinity cards, I am hyped. And the best one is next. Check this out right here. A Dogecoin paint scheme. Number 99, Stephen Parsons diecast is getting made. Whoa. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought in 2021 we would get another Doge-sponsored car here, guys? I love to see it. The more, the merrier. Really brings back the 2014 Josh Wise paint scheme vibes. Love this piece here, guys. Another unique number for the NASCAR diecast collector for the Xfinity Series. The more, the merrier, right? So cool to get this car made. And the fact that this thing was actually on DMP alert. Like, this thing was in jeopardy of getting DMP'd. I remember making a post about it. So hopefully, I encouraged a few people to at least help get this car made. But just so cool to see another unique Xfinity piece get made. This is a part of probably that same shipment. It's scheduled really to be like maybe like 3 or 4 days after it. Sometimes they'll just wait a few days and they'll bundle everything together and then they'll release it. That's why I give it like a 1 to 2 week window for each piece. But back on the Alex Bowman Ally train here, guys. Check this out. 2021 primary paint scheme. Now, this car should have been out a long time ago. It was already released in the Authentics Wave a couple months ago. But the purple was wrong on this car. The purple was too light, and from the information I was told, this car, they went back and they had to remake it. So they made the purple darker. I don't know if it's metallic or not, but it looks a lot better, I can tell you that. But they went back and remade it, and that's why this car kind of got a delayed release. We're going to get another Plan B sales truck right here, guys, at number 45. Make sure to check out that piece. I love getting the Plan B sales trucks because we always get them made. We're not like 9 times out of 10 when they sponsor a vehicle, we get it made. So I love it. The more, the freaking merrier when it comes to truck diecasts. 2 more Darlington paint schemes here, guys. We got Chase Elliott's Hooters paint scheme. This one's already been air freighted to the racetrack. So if you're going to Kansas, you're going to Martinsville or Phoenix, you could probably pick up this car right now today. Really awesome paint scheme. The Alan Kowicki throwback. Oh, it's so cool. That's going to be a great diecast to get. And of course, Joey Logano's Darlington throwback. That's also coming in this wave here, guys, or this shipment. And I talked about unique paint schemes, right, for the Xfinity Series, the 8 car, the 99 car. Check out this, fellas. 2 very unique Truck Series paint schemes. Now, the number for one of these is not unique, but it's going to be really cool, and you're going to like this one. 2021 Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick Truck Series diecast. The Hunt Brothers Pizza number 17 Ford. Whoa. This piece is going to be cool. Now, I'm not sure if it's similar to the Ryan Preece paint scheme he won at Nashville with, but the fact that we're getting a Kevin Harvick paint scheme for the Truck Series is going to be awesome. It's another, it's not a unique number because, you know, Haley Deegan had it last year, but it's a unique paint scheme. I freaking love it. And it's a Kyle Larson truck, guys. We've never gotten a Kyle Larson truck made until this right here. This is the paint scheme he ran way back at the Bristol dirt race. You know, everybody loves some dirt racing with Kyle Larson. He's tearing it up out there. But absolutely, guys, this is going to be one really cool truck to get. And we got two more paint schemes in this wave right here. Number 23, Red Records Xfinity Diecast. I believe this is Natalie Decker, which is random, right? Number 23 out of the woodwork. I want to say this would be the first time we had a 23 Xfinity diecast produced in a very long time, at least to my memory can serve me well here. It's been a very long time. So, again, back with the unique numbers. You love to see it here, guys. And then for the Ross Chastain Ganassi fans out there, I kind of thought that maybe the Clover paint scheme would be the final one to get made for the 42 car because they already canceled a lot of his paint schemes he had back in the spring, but I was wrong. Here's why. We got the McDonald's 2021 paint scheme here. That is going to get produced. That's another great piece to add to your holiday shopping here, guys. Get your pre-orders in. That way, as soon as they get these cars in, guys, they could go ahead and get it shipped out to you because everybody, all the retailers, everyone's going to be trying to get their stuff out before Christmas. And you got to order early, guys. You got to, because if they get delayed or you're the last one to order, you never know if you're going to get it in time before the 25th. Alright, so we got three more paint schemes here. These are all 164s that are going to get made, guys. So you know what to do. Pick your favorite paint schemes. Get them all, whichever you want. Make sure to go pre-order them at Circle B Diecast. You could use the promo code, guys. Any orders, $20 more, you will get free shipping. So let's go and hop to this one here. This might be the most sought-after Keselowski diecast of the entire season, and here's why. Miller Lite left Brad Keselowski, right? They didn't make the 2020 Miller Lite diecast. This is the first time since 2019 Brad Keselowski will get an alcohol-sponsored car. Keystone Light Ford Mustang. This thing, holy cow, man. It reminds me so much of the Busch Light paint scheme for Kevin Harvick in like 2015 or 2016. It was an unbelievable, beautiful paint scheme, right? It has like the mountains and the blue. Oh, it's so good. This car ran at the Coke 600 back in May. And let me tell you guys, this is going to be an awesome Brad Keselowski diecast to get. Very well going to be one of the final BK number 2 cars to get made. And the fact that it's an alcohol-based car, it's going to be really freaking cool. You're going to want to get this car, guys. You're going to want to. This is going to be a hot seller, I think. I love to see it, man. Two more here. Kyle Busch, the paint scheme he ran way back in Vegas in the springtime. I think it's the ethyl chocolate paint scheme. It was kind of like a faded patina blue-green colored car. Anyways, it's a cool piece, and they're making that paint scheme. It reminds me a lot of the 2016 Richmond paint scheme Kyle Busch had. It was the Banfield Pet Hospital paint scheme. It was like super random, right? That's what it reminds me of here. So this is going to be another unique piece for the Kyle Busch collector. You know, the Stanley Tools piece. This is going to be another one. I think this is going to be a very cool diecast again. And then the final, well, diecasts of this entire video we'll be talking about is the 2021 Dover Hendrick Sweep 4-car set. So apparently these are not raced versions. These are the same Byron, Chase Elliott, Bowman, and Larson cars that were, you know, that are going to be primary paint schemes. However, you do get it in a 4-car set. I don't know if it's going to be in a box, a plastic tray. I don't know how they're going to do it. It could just be like a tall cardboard box that has 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be like a commemorative 10. I have no clue. It's probably just going to be plastic and cardboard. But you get what I'm trying to say. We haven't seen the exact product itself, but it's going to be a 4-car set. So if you're one of the people who did not get any of the Hendrick cars, you can pick all of them up in one set right there from the historic top 4 finish, the first time, I think, since Roush back in like 05, right, when they were the king of the Ford camp. Historic finish for Hendrick Motorsports, and you think how many races they've won with Bowman and Byron and Elliott and Larson. I mean, it has been a 2007-esque year for Hendrick Motorsports. It's going to be an awesome piece. I've already gotten, you know, like the Byron and Chase Elliott, you know, cars, but there's some people who wait, you know, to get this set here. And if you can, hey man, pick it up. It's going to be an awesome piece. Alrighty folks, that is it for today's video. I mean, literally like 2 months worth of 164 diecast releases coming out. So even though we're kind of in a dry spell right now in terms of new 2021 releases, let me tell you, man, the Noah's Ark of holiday releases are coming. I believe all these should ship out before the 25th of December. They try to get everything in before like the 2nd week of December. They want to make sure they have everything out that way. They have about a week window to get it to you. 1 week window, that is. So Make sure to get your pre-order set. You don't want to miss out on these paint schemes. A-Shock, Chase Elliott, Keystone Light, Brad Keselowski, Allied 48 Primary. So many awesome diecasts. And how about that number 99 Doge car, man? That is going to be a fun review. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And for reviews on all these cars here, guys, make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the new content. With all that being said, folks, Diecast Buffet, have a great one. Signing off.